Tiger Rising is a novel based on a 12-year-old boy named Rob Horton who finds a tiger locked up in the woods. Rob and Sistine, his friend, work together to set the tiger out of his cage and help send the message that it's okay to let go and be free.
In The Magician's Elephant, Peter Augustus Eugene has thought his entire family was dead, until a fortune teller tells him an elephant will lead him to his sister. In order to release the elephant from his chains, Peter must resolve a conflict between the magician, who brought the elephant to the city, and a lady that was crippled by the elephant.
The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane talks about a rabbit made from porcelain is a doll that's owned by a rich girl, Adeline. They go on a cruise to England, but on the way, Edward accidentally got thrown into the ocean. His journey starts when a fisherman who was fishing discovered him. He traveled and learned many things he had not seen or knew before. His journey ends when Adeline and Edward unite in an unexpected place and time.
Kate DiCamillo writes a lot of her stories in a simple way. Her writing isn't too descriptive, but it still, at the same time, is very effective. A lot of her novels are also in third person. Kate DiCamillo has also based most of her books on animals. Some are even from the perspective of an animal, such as The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. Many of Kate's books, such as The Tiger Rising and The Magician's Elephant, have a happy ending, and the chapters in the book are ended with not exactly a cliffhanger, but something for the reader to think about.
Kate DiCamillo uses many of the same themes in her books, including animals being set free or going on adventures that help the human characters in the story find their happy ending. She is also extremely good at making the plot interesting without adding a lot of details that take away from her intricate plot. Kate likes to add life thinkers to her books, such as in The Tale of Desperate. Stories are light, light is precious in a world so dark, begin at the beginning, make some light. It causes you to think about the world we live in and how we can change it for the better by doing little things such as telling stories.
The author Kate DiCamillo explores the theme of hope, having hope and not giving up. This is proven when the author used the old doll to express hope to the reader. The old doll said, "Open your heart, someone will come for you. But first you must open your heart." The doll also says, "You must be filled with expectancy. You must awash in hope. You must wonder who will love you, whom you will love next." These quotes explain that in order to achieve one's goal, one needs to open oneself first. Also, to have patience in the process of reaching a goal, a person must have faith that someone will come along who can help. Kate DiCamillo uses animal and toy characters in most of her books. In this book, she includes a dog that lives with a homeless man, scarecrows that are on the farm, and the main character is a rabbit. Her other book, Because of Winn-Dixie, also has an animal in the story.
Kate DiCamillo was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on March 25, 1964, and is now 50 years old. She was raised in Claremont, Florida, and currently lives in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Kate earned her college degree at age 30 from the University of Florida. She also moved to Minnesota when she was 30 and began to work at a book warehouse, which further inspired her to write books. She has a passion for writing stories and writes both for children and adults. Kate thinks that she's a very lucky person because she's able to write stories and share them with the world. She likes to think of herself as a storyteller rather than just a writer. She is the author of two famous books, Because of Winn-Dixie and The Tale of Desperate. Kate DiCamillo has also won many awards for her books. She was awarded the Newbery Medal in 2004 for her books The Tale of Desperate and Flora and Ulysses. Her novel Because of Winn-Dixie was also made into a film in 2005 and is a runner-up for the 2014 National Ambassador for Young People's Literature Award.
Kate's writing style and mood is often reflected from her life at that time. The idea of Because of Winn-Dixie sprung when Kate wanted a dog but realized she couldn't because she was on the road too much. In her books, there is no complete common formula in making her stories a success. In each of her books, the main characters may share some qualities, but overall, you can tell Kate put a lot of time into making her characters different and unique. There are many of the same themes in her books, both happy and sad moods. Kate also makes sure her books can relate to readers, especially through using her themes such as feeling lost or disappointment. All of Kate's books are often read aloud. She uses this to her advantage. She is admitted to reading her books aloud and even recording it to see which words fit together, making her books popular among teachers and in classrooms.
In an interview on bookbrowse.com, Kate DiCamillo discussed her book, The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. The author covered a wide range of topics, including how to motivate children to read, her personal influences in writing the book, and her inspiration for creating the main character. When she was asked if she had any suggestions for engaging and motivating young readers, she answered that reading cannot be forced and that it should be offered as a gift for their own pleasure. She was also asked what inspired her in the writing of this book, and what influences from her childhood are to be found in the story. Kate was inspired by books like The Mouse and His Child, Pinocchio, Winnie the Pooh, and Alice in Wonderland. Both the good and bad experiences of her own childhood also influenced her writing. The interviewer also asked where DiCamillo got the idea for Edward, her protagonist. She replied that her friend got her a real Edward doll, and she imagined him underwater without clothes, lost and alone. In conclusion, the interview explained the complicated process of making this book.